Okay, test, test, test. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Testing, 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 testing. All right. Sorry, guys. I was up at the top of the chat still. I'm sorry. So let me get back up there. We got Michelle, Cindy, Sheila, Katie, Mona, June, Deb, hey girl, Nancy, Quilted in the Country, Lori, hey Joe, how are y'all doing? Miss Nancy, ooh, there's my mommy, Cindy Bonnier. My mommy's in the house. My mommy's in the house. Everybody, please say hello to my mama, Cindy. Then we got Grindle. Hello, hello. Mike, you crazy. Let's see here. I don't think I missed anybody, but if I did miss you, I'm so sorry. Hey, Candace. Hey, Pat Strawhouse. Teresa Lynch. Awkward Quilter Lisa. I'm trying to do this quickly. Do. Lorraine. Tina. Okay, I'm just going to say it. Hi to everybody. There, I got y'all. Hey, Zaza. Woo. I'm going to need some water after that one. Hey, Mama Debbie. No worries. I had tech issues. The gremlins took away my microphone. Alrighty, so as you guys have seen from the intro, we are going to be working on a quilted jacket today. And I will be, let me move my screen a little bit so I can show you guys everything. So I am working on a quilted jacket today, and I will be starting off with, I purchased this off of Amazon. Hey, Judy, neighbors, how you doing, love? So I am starting with just a regular zip-up jacket. This will be getting cut up into a template. So what I did is I bought one that's 2 sizes larger. I was told when I was taught this and everything, 1 size larger, but to me it seemed like that's still a little too snug. I like big jackets. I like nice and roomy, knowing I can be able to wear a hoodie or a big thick sweatshirt underneath there and still be able to get this on comfortably with no problem. So I went 2 sizes larger. And this is going to be for my husband for Christmas. He already seen the fabric. He already knows what I'm making, but he has not seen the way it's going to be orientated or the finished piece. Let's see here. So what? Quasar. Uncle Mike says hi. He's coming for you, Uncle Mike. Hi. So I'm going to be using my fabric scissors to cut this up, and then this will be used as my template. So what we do first is lay this out. And we are going to use every ounce of this that we possibly can. Quasar, Auntie Michelle says hi. Auntie Michelle and Buddy says hi. So what we're going to do, let me move this back over here. But actually, before I do all that, I have my fabric. I had 3 different sections all cut up and everything. What I did is I just laid it on the table and cut it onto big sections, based upon how big this is. But we'll get all into that here in a little bit and everything. First steps first is cutting up our sweatshirt or hooded jacket. You could use a hoodie. I've done one before using a hoodie. I've used a zipper jacket like this right here. And I've also done it with just a sweatshirt. Candace, kitty cats are not allowed in my sewing room. Be nice, young lady. So, what I'm going to do is I am going to take my scissors and at every one of these places where you see a seam here, we are going to cut. So I'm going to move this over here for now. You will need, if you want this to be insulated, you will need batting. If you don't, if you want it super light, then you did. Hey, Brenda. How you doing? If you don't want it super thick and everything, then you can feel free just to leave the batting out and quilt just because this here is going to wind up being your lining on your inside. And then the other fabric over here will be the outside fabric that you'll see. So you got the lining, or what we would think of in the quilting world as the backing. Hey, Miss Nancy. So what I'm going to do is I'm coming down here, right at the armpit. I'm going to cut right on this side of all that bulk right there of this seam. I'm going to cut all the way up to the shoulder. Now I'm planning on having this completely done no later than this Sunday because I still got one more present I got to do. I would like to have this completely done, be putting this back together on Saturday on my stream. So that way there Sunday I can focus on the other gift, which is the other pillow. But we will see how that goes. If not, that pillow just won't be done on my live stream. I'll just show you guys, post a picture. So now we got a sleeveless one there. And what I'll do is I like to go ahead and cut this bulk here off. The inside seam right there. I'll cut that off too. Hey, Joydy. Hey, Judy. Now I do want to start up a poll. Hey, Jackie. Let's see. What? All right, there y'all go. I just posted a little cute question and answer type of poll going on. Like a little survey of like what type of quilt blocks would you guys like to see in a tutorial for my series I'm going to start back up in January. It'll be starting back up January 1st, or the beginning of January. Whatever the first week of January, first Wednesday or whatnot of January is. So I'm going to go ahead and, so we need this seam here removed out as well. The nice long seam that goes from the armpit down to the cuff. We need that as open up as well. So I am going to flip this inside out. Yes, Brenda, I'm starting back up my little thing that I was doing before. I will be using different fabrics than what I was using. And I'm thinking 12-inch blocks would be a good size. Be a nice big size, and within no time I'd be able, because what I want to do, Miss Nancy, you so funny. She goes, I want any and all. You so silly girl. So what I want to do is I'm going to make up some, and once I have enough to make up a quilt for charity, I'm going to quilt that on that Saturday, or sew it up on that Saturday stream and quilt it up and everything. So that way there, we can get that out to someone that will need it. Okay, so what I did is I went ahead and cut the cuff off. And I did it just slightly past the seam here. And for right now, I'm leaving that on. I would take this off whenever I get ready to put this back onto the jacket, because this will go back to being my cuff. And then now we got one sleeve. Let me move this back out of the way. So now we got one sleeve. When you open it up, we have one sleeve template that's all ready to go. And then you would just do that same action with your other sleeve, which I'm about to do right now, because I'm going to be doing up everything right here with you guys. And I'm just setting it off to the side for right now. Michelle, you so silly girl. I just seen your answer in there. So if you guys go up to the top and everything and click on where it says live chat, if you do that drop down, it'll actually drop you down and do a drop down, and there's a spot there for questions, or you can click on the little white box up there for where it says Q&A. Hey, Joydy. And that way there you can be able to answer that question up there, which is when I start my tutorial back up, my weekly tutorials, quilt block tutorials, which quilt blocks would you like to see? Put that up there if you don't mind, because I am going to be jotting these down. So that way there, I got 2 quilt blocks that people have asked for in my videos. So the very first one that we will be doing is the Drunkard's Path. Zaza, that is actually the TV that's playing right now. Mine are being fairly quiet right this second. But, shh, I'm sure Quasar will kick in a few moments. He's just busy eating right now. Okay, so now I'm going to turn this inside out so I can get down that long seam. So tonight my plan is to get this all cut up and get it all sandwiched, so that way there we will have that all ready to go. Yeah, Zaza, I try to remember to turn off the TV before I start my live stream, but I forgot tonight, so oh well. Y'all just gonna have little extra birds in the background. Yeah, we keep videos playing in here for whenever we're not in here. Bird videos, and it's usually like budgie bird videos, and it keeps them happy-go-lucky, so... And for anyone that is one of my members in here, we will be having our membership Zoom. Hey, Aisha, how are you doing, hon? We will be having our membership Zoom. Hey, Annette. This Sunday, from 12 to 5. I've already made sure that my husband and son both know, so that way there they know I will be busy and not available between 12 and 5 this Sunday. I will be posting the link for it in the community tab, as well as the Facebook page and the Facebook. Okay, that's good, Joydy. She says she can hardly hear the birds or the TV. Well, that's a good thing then. That means my microphone is working. Now, if you guys hear the other TV, my husband's TV, in the front room, you're going to have to let me know so I can tell him to chop that volume down some. So now we're just going to fold this up. I got this one here all cut up. So now I leave the zipper in because that's one less thing I got to deal with later. I can quilt it and I can do everything I need to do with that zipper still in. So I just leave that. Okay, good. Now, we have pockets here, which means I got to use a seam ripper to take out these pockets. Because I want to be able to put these pockets back onto the outside where they belong. Which does cause a little bit of a complication, but nothing I haven't dealt with. I've actually tried and figured out how to go about doing this with a normal just hoodie, where you have one solid pocket that went all the way across the front. I figured out how to do that before. So we're good. Just gotta figure out how I'm gonna go about doing this with the... Are you being quasars? Let's see. Let me get my seam ripper and see if I can take that seam out. If I can take this out without damaging it, then I can be able to put it right back in. And these are mass produced, so I'm fairly certain I can do it. Oh yeah, that was easy. At least for this part. I'm just ripping the stitches to take out these pockets. Let's see. So what is everybody else working on? Other than just coming and hanging out and watching my crazy booty? Can you turn it inside out and quilt around it? I can. That's probably a better idea, Lisa. Thank you. I think I'm going to give that a whirl, and worst case scenario, I might have to take out a few stitches if I go overboard, if I go over on it. See, June said she's eating dinner, or supper, and Deb is doing tumbler sublimation. Awesome. Yeah, I think what I'm going to wind up doing is just cutting this zipper out, and then I'll just put a new zipper in. So I got other zippers I can use. So I don't see any other way of doing that cuff without doing that. So the zipper we're wasting. This would probably be a whole lot easier if I just unzip it, instead of trying to blindly cut from the inside. Because I can just come over here from the inside and cut. Voila! So I'm just going right up beside the edge of the zipper and cutting it out. Let's see, I'm working on a Hemingway pouch. Awesome sauce. Yeah, I did too, Lisa. It's just normally my brain normally goes to easy, and for whatever reason, it's just not tonight. It's like, let's see how complicated we can make this. Now we're gonna cut right around. So right here is the hood. So this right here is the hood. We're gonna cut right along the edge of the bottom of the hood, going all the way around to the other side, and then we'll cut this side of the zipper out. You know, this works a whole lot better if I actually bring the camera over here where y'all can actually see what I'm doing. Yes, Quasar. Mommy's crazy. Quasar. Quasar. Pretty bird. So I'm just cutting along every single seam that I have here. Because each of these pieces are going to wind up being a template. Okay, so now we got the hood is disassembled off of there. Now what I just need to do is cut this seam here for the hood that goes right down the center. I'm going to cut that as well. Make that into 2 pieces. And we're going to cut along this portion here that has the little strap in it and everything, the hood strap. I'm going to cut that part off, like right along the edge here, so that way I can be able to sew it back on. Because my thing is, I want to be able to reuse as much of this as I possibly can. I just want the actual seams that I'm cutting out to be tossed away, and everything else I want to be put right back into the jacket. Well, that and the that and the zipper. I was going to try to say the zipper, but I'm like, that just seems like too complicated for my brain right this second. And my brain cannot tolerate complication right now. Let's see. I'm making the mini Christmas tree quilt by Cluck Cluck Sew. It's for my daughter who has cats and can't have a tree. That is awesome. Awesome sauce, Sheila. That's really cool. So now I'll cut this bottom seam here out of the hood. Which I'll just cut that right over to this seam, and then I'll cut up. Just cut right up beside of it, as close to it as I can get. So I can remove that seam and lose as little amount of fabric as possible. Last time I did a hood, I did have to add some fabric to it in order to make this work. Working on setting up my new tablet. Birthday Christmas gift to me. Awesome sauce. Happy birthday, girl. That is amazing. So, 25, right? Now this Saturday on my live stream, Joanna from Joe's Creations and Wonderings will be on my live stream with me. So that'll be from 10 to 11 on Saturday, which will be a lot of fun. And I'll be working on this that day as well. I will be working that day on putting it all back together, hopefully. Because I figure between now and then, I'll get it all quilted. Because today, we're going to get it all taken apart and get it sandwiched. And that way there, I can start working on getting it quilted. And then Saturday, be able to, and you quilt it just like you would anything else. Where the batting and the backing is going to be large, is Well, normally the batting and backing would be larger, but in this case, the batting and the front would be larger. And I'll show you guys. And that's just because these pieces here are all my templates. Now, what you could do if you wanted to and everything is to create a section. So this here is that strap that goes right around the edge of the hood that has the drawstring in it. You want to save that. So you can be able to put that right back in. So, now we have this section here. We need to cut this side of the zipper out now. And what I'm doing is, from the inside of the zipper, I am just cutting right along, close to here as I possibly can. Because I want to save as much of the jacket fabric as I can. Okay. Hey, Rob, how you doing? Alrighty. Now we can, now if I wanted to, I could go ahead and finish taking off the pocket. Because now that issue is all resolved. Which is just a little stitching, unstitching here. Which I think I will do after I get this here taken off. So this bottom cuff that goes around your waist, I'm going to cut that off right at the seam like I did, but like I've been doing. And what I'm doing is cutting right here, right above. So that way there, it would stay right where I need it to. And that seam, until I get ready to put this back in, will help keep it all in order. And that size label, I'm just going to take right off because I don't care what the size label says. Because now that's not going to be accurate once I get this all put back together. Let's see. Hello, everyone. I missed. I was eating supper and being nosy. Girl, you be nosy all you want. You can be noisy all you want too. I mean, I can't hear you, so. For anyone that just came in, I have a little Q&A questionnaire going on up at the top. That's pinned to the top of the screen. If you guys don't mind answering that and everything, it is a question asking when I get ready to start my my quilt block tutorials back up and everything in January, because I want to start doing up the weekly quilt block tutorials. What quilt blocks would you guys like to see? As of right now, we have the Drunkard's Path and the ribbon dance from my latest video and everything. The quilt that had the ribbons on it and everything. That purple quilt. So I'll be doing a tutorial on that, as well as the Drunkard's Path by request. So those would be the first ones and everything I do. But just get an idea of what it is that you guys would like to see. So now we got the bottom cuff done up. Mama Debbie says, okay, I'm back. Joydy, hi! So now we got the bottom cuff all cut up and everything, cut into one big long strip. And that way there we can be able to sew that back on when we get ready to put this all back together. So now we have to where it's just the, let me move this screen out of the way some. So now we have it to where it's the back of the jacket and then the two front panels. What we want to do is we want to cut up here at this top, up at the shoulder seam as well, on both sides to cut that out. We are 100% disassembling this so we can quilt it with the fabric we want and then reassemble it. It's essentially all we're doing. But just remember, when you do this, you want to get a jacket, sweatshirt, hoodie, whatever it is you want to use, as a like 2 sizes larger, because you gotta compensate for the quilt batting. I would say 2 sizes larger if you're using quilt batting, 1 size larger if you're not doing batting. See, Brenda says, I am thinking about starting some of your bowl cozies for my neighbors while I watch you tonight. Awesome sauce. Well, I say go for it. And if you have any questions, I'm right here. So all I'm doing is coming over here and I'm cutting the shoulder seam out. That way there. Let's see. Oh, and then I need to cut down the side here, which already has the crease there. I completely forgot about that. Oopsies. Let's see. What needle size are you going to use to quilt it? I just use a 90. I've had no problems. I mean, it's no thicker than what a normal quilting a sandwich would be. So I just use a 90. And then I definitely use a walking foot for this. And then when I get ready to put it back together, I use a serger. You can use a zigzag stitch. You can use a sewing machine with a straight stitch and then just go back with a zigzag stitch. Or you can even try and do like a quilt binding on the inside to hide the inside seams if you want. However it is that you want to do. I use a serger to put mine back together. So now we got one panel, which is one of the front panels, because here's my pocket up here. And I am thinking I am going to take the pocket out just so that way I can get everything quilted. And to make sure I don't mess up and stitch over this. Because I really don't want to stitch this closed. Really like my husband have his pockets. And it's not going to take long now since I already got the zipper and everything else out. So we're just going to take these out really quick. Because the stitches are not the greatest stitches on this. Just saying. I mean, it's a mass produced, not individually done. And they just occasionally look to see, make sure there's no, periodically pull one to make sure that there's no issue with the machines. So, quick, easy peasy, lemon squeezy. Yeah. Right after I said that, Quaker Star goes, yeah. And then I will need your guys' opinion in a few moments once I get done taking this all apart. So I need help deciding upon a thread color. I know my bobbin color. Hey, Joyce. How you doing, love? I know my bobbin color. I want it to be black because that's the part that's going to show up on the jacket, on the inside of the jacket right here. Just having trouble figuring out what color I want the outside part to be. Outside, the needle thread color. Do 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 do. I should have brought me another light in here. Set it up for this, so. But I didn't realize I was going to be sitting here picking out seams. I forgot this has pockets. Now I figure tonight and probably even Saturday, I might wind up going, depending upon how Joanna feels on Saturday and everything, I might wind up going until 11:30. If she does not want to go till 11:30, then I'll end it at 11. But I'll just go and talk to Joanna and find out what she wants to do. All depends, also depends upon how much of this I actually get done. My serger will love a good workout. I only use it for franken batting anymore, sadly. Well, this would definitely be a really good workout for it then. I use mine whenever I'm doing any type of clothing stuff. and like this right here. I also like to use my serger to serge my quilts, the edge of my quilts, before I put the binding on, because it helps keep everything together nice and neatly. It makes it so much easier to get the to get that on there. Let's see, make sure all my threads are taken off of here. And for right now, I'm just going to pin this over here. So that way there, I don't forget where it was that this pocket went. Because that one's not getting any fabric. Hey, Carol, how you doing? Anybody know how Pastry Queen is doing? She actually posted on her page earlier, stating that she's still healing and still working on getting better and everything, but she's hoping to be getting back to her sewing room to do a little bit tomorrow, I believe. She actually posted an update on there this morning and everything on her community tab on her YouTube channel. I just seen it this morning. And of course, once you get done quilting this, right? I was so happy to see that she is doing good and working on getting back. She was saying that she was really missing her sewing room and doing her live streams and everything, and she is working on getting back to us. And I told her to take her time because we want her better and not to overdo herself. The last time I used my serger was when I recovered a friend's lawn furniture cushions a few years ago. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think it's been probably... No, it's not been a year since I used mine. I used mine in the beginning of this year. Okay, now to finish taking off this pocket, because this is the one I already started on. I'm just going to go ahead and put a pin in it right over here, so that way there, I don't forget. I'm not even for sure where these pins came from. I mean, you can leave the pockets on and just quilt around them. But I think just to be on the safe side, it's better for me because I know how I can get distracted, especially whenever I'm doing this on a live stream. So I know how easy it would be for me to be distracted and run that right on over and close up my pocket. And then I run up sitting here picking that stitching out. So I think it's best if I just remove the stitch. Take out these few stitches. It's not that many. And just pulling out any stray threads. Right there. I don't like lingering stray threads. Let's see, I'm super careful using my serger. It scares me. Hey, Katie. How you doing, love? Hey, Annette. How you doing? So now we got our other front panel all taken apart. And then all that's left is our back panel. And which up here has our neck and the tag there that's built into it. So I am going to leave this fuzzy side as that has the built-in label. I'm going to leave that as the inside. So this will be going up at the smooth area that you would normally see will be going up against the back of my batting and fabric. So now the next thing is to cut out our fabric and cut out our backing or batting, so that way there I can get this sandwiched and sandwiched and pinned And we're going to do all this right here on the desk, which is why my machine is not here today. That way there, you guys can actually see everything that I do. Or, for the most part. So, move you back over here. Sorry if I keep making you guys a little dizzy and everything and all. I'm trying to make sure you guys can see everything as much as possible. I really need to get an overhead camera facing down. That way there you guys got 3 views then. Let's see here. Let's see. Hey, I don't think I've missed anything yet. Okay, so I use pretty much whatever quilt batting. Hey, Mitzi. So you can use normal quilt batting. You can use whatever you want. Hey, Giovanna. I am using this leftover quilt batting I have. And as you can see, I got a lot of it. I buy it by large amounts. Like these large, big, huge rolls off of Amazon. I love these things. They last forever. Forever and ever and ever. So I am going to completely open this up. We're going to move this over here out of the way. We're going to put that one up here. How is Miss Giovanna doing tonight? So what I'm going to do, and I got the bumpy side of the batting, or what would be going by the outside of the fabric. Or, let's see. So this is the good side that goes against the front. So, since I'm doing this first for the, for the template wise, then we are going to do it with the wrong side up. Normally I would do this on the bed or the floor. So, bear with me as I try to figure this out. Let's see. So what I'll do is I'm going to, and I want it to be a little bit larger. Because you know batting shrinks when you quilt it. And what I'm doing is just smoothing it out. Because I'm going to go ahead and start pinning. That way there, once I start cutting, we're good. So we're going to start with these pins here. And yes, I'm using my little alley. We're going to put some butterflies along the bottom here. And we'll put some pink ones up around here. So how is everybody doing tonight? I hope I am helping some people get past the fear of doing this. Because this is a lot of fun to do. I've made several of these and you guys will be seeing those in my videos coming up. On my my Vlogmas videos. I'm actually recording the next one right after my live stream tonight. Because I had a crazy weekend and did not get the chance to record a whole lot of videos, so I'll be getting, right now I'm just going to be recording as I can and getting them posted for the very next day. Mike says, your energy is delicious, Danelle. Awesome sauce. Because I am like bouncing off the walls right now. I started taking this new diet pill, guys. And it's prescribed by my doctor, so she's very closely monitoring me with it and everything. And it gives me a lot of energy. And so right now I'm like, ah! It's like high caffeine. She's like, make sure you take it first thing in the morning because it has a lot of stimulant in it. I'm like, yes, ma'am. And it's curbed my appetite quite a bit. So that way there I'm not doing all that excess eating and everything and snacking. Don't even think about food. My husband had to walk up to me and ask me, are you hungry? Do you want something to eat? I'm like, you should probably make me something because I haven't eaten and I probably should. Oh no, Annette. I hope you get better, sweetheart. Man down, man down. Technically, woman down, woman down. Gotta get you better so you can get back to sewing and hanging out with all of us. I mean, you can still hang out with all of us, but be a lot more fun when you can actually sew too. Well, I'm glad you're icing it, and I hope it's getting better. So as you can probably see, I'm not going to have enough pins to be able to pin up everything tonight. But I want to be able to show you guys at the very least one piece. So that way there you got an idea. So now, okay, so now we are up here with the quilt batting. So I'm now going to cut out just like about a ½ an inch to an inch north of the edge of the fabric. Or just whatever extra, so that way there, as long as I got extra out there, I am good. Get this unrolled. Let's see. Has everybody been answering the question and answer thing I posted? I would really, really, really love it if y'all did. Because that way there it helps tell me what type of videos y'all would like to see. So, now I just got to trim up this side. Donnell, chatters, do any of you know who is on after Donnell? I need a quilting fix later. Joydy, Wednesdays, I know, used to be Fell on a Mat. I don't know who goes live now on Wednesdays. For Wednesday nights. I do not have a clue on that one. All right, so now we have all this here left from that side. And so what I'll do is I'll just put this in my scrap bag to use up for smaller projects. So if anybody has any idea who else goes live tonight after me or anytime tonight, let Joydy know in the chat, or any of us. Yeah, I'm not for sure if Ian and Becca are live this week or not. So, I'm going to put the rest of that batting over here. This big old roll, I'm going to put that down here on top of that bag. Because now I want to grab one of these things here. And I want to bring my threads over here because I want to go ahead and show you guys the fabric. So this here is my fabric. That's going to be the main body, which is going to be the back, as well as T-Quilts comes on Wednesdays. Awesome. Thank you. So this is going to be the backing, or the back of the jacket, as well as the two front panels. And I'm thinking the hood too, because I got enough to do the hood as well. And I cannot decide upon which color thread I want to do. So while I have this laid out right here, because I'm about to turn it upside down to cut it, Uh, close at 8 if the schedule is correct. The schedule is not correct. Mona, you might want to reach out to Sean to let him know so that way there he can get that all fixed up and everything. So, let's see, get it where there's not a half naked one there. Sorry, guys. So, this is the teal that is in this here. Come on. Then we got the black thread. And then I pulled out this cream colored thread because it's about the same shade as the girl's skin tones. I'm like, I don't know if it'll work or not, but what are you guys thinking? We got the cream, the teal, and the black. Bring y'all down here. Y'all get a better view of these threads. We got the cream, the teal, and the black. I mean, no matter what I do, they're going to be seen on the face and on the skin tones. Let's see. Said in 2 weeks they will be. Okay, not a problem. Thank you, Lorraine. Let's see. I couldn't remember if they were on last week. Oh, that's right, Sheila. Thank you. I completely forgot. So, Crystal Heart will be going live, and they do a lot of talking of true crime and documentaries, if anyone is interested. Do you know what time that is, Sheila? I don't remember. I just caught them last week, so that was all new to me and everything. Really cool. Hey, Frank. He's lurking and making a late supper. Mama Debbie says, can't. Gotta finish my coquito and the coconut cake for tomorrow. Either teal or black. Teal, cream. Teal. Are you straight line quilting? Yes. I just do straight line quilting, Lisa, because my free motion quilting needs a lot of more practice. And I don't got the time to practice on my husband's jacket and fight with breaking threads because my hands have a tendency of moving faster than the needle. I just got to find the right speed. Okay, so majority of the people are saying teal, so I think that's the route that I'm going to go. Yeah, I really like the teal. It's like it helps bring out the teal that is here in the designs and all. So I really like it. And I mean, no matter what color I choose, it's going to show over something. And I got like 5 of these rolls. Tonight we are discussing the Kings of Tupelo. I don't know if I said that right. That was a crazy story. What time do they come on, Sheila? What time does Crystal Heart come on? Okay, so we're going to go with teal. So, put this back over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. And with this being directional fabric, I got to make sure that I remember that down here, closest to the camera, is the 8 p.m. Eastern. Awesome sauce. Thank you, guys. The teal will look better over the face and flash. Okay. Yeah, because you know what? I forgot with the face and everything. They're already got face paint and everything that has the teal. So it just looks like if it's just more of the painting. Thank you, Sheila and everybody else. So at 8 o'clock my time, we have Crystal Heart for the fun crime scene documentaries. Cutting all the batting and everything. And all, I got fuzz in my face now. So what I'm going to do now is I'll lay this face down. with the bottom of my fabric down here. Because I gotta remember, since this is directional fabric, I need to make sure I have it in the right spot. So I'm just gonna lay this here. Make sure you got plenty of room away from the edge of the jacket backing to away from the selvage. And we are going to make sure everything's nice and flat. Wish I had some spray adhesive to do the whole gluing it down, but I don't, so it is what it is. So then I'm going to take my pen out and then put it through all 3 layers. Quasar, nobody asked you. And Auntie Michelle is not here in the room or on the camera, so she cannot argue with me. Nobody asked you. Hey, Janet. How you doing, love? Yes, that is Jackie. Good job. It is definitely an Alexander Henry fabric. And the selvage other end is over here. It is the Delion Design Group, the Alexander Henry Fabric Collection from 2017. I actually got this off of a friend, a fellow quilter, and I seen it and I'm like, I know my husband will love this. I'm like, I guarantee my husband would love this. I mean, what guy wouldn't, for one? And no offense, Mike. So that's probably the one guy that wouldn't. But I was like, you know, I'm like, I want to make him something. I want to make him a quilted jacket, but wasn't for sure how I was going to use it yet. It is very pretty. I love it. It's not exactly what I would walk around with a jacket as, but my husband loves it, so that's what matters to me. So I'm just taking my pins out of the lining and the batting section, and then I'm putting it back through, connecting all 3 sections. And I'm going to do like a 1 to 1.5 inch stitching. I usually do when I go do my quilting and everything, I put like 3 fingers down beside of where I quit stitching to based upon where I need a stitch, and that way there I can keep it even stitching. Just how I do it and everything. I need to put pins up here around the neck, get that nice, make sure I keep that all nice and straight. Don't want any crazy designs going on over here. What is going on with you? Okay, we getting all kinkled up. You're getting all fussied up. We're getting fussy fabric. Hey, I collect fabrics with sugar skulls. Oh, awesome! I love skulls. I think skulls and bones are just super cool. Because you can learn so much stuff from them. So it's like super awesome. I know I'm saying super nonstop. Lisa says, gotta go. I will watch the replay tomorrow night. No worries at all. Thanks, honey, for coming and hanging out. I truly, truly, truly appreciate it, chica. And if you are not subscribed, please do so and everything. I am working on getting up to my 1K, and so I don't know if I'll get there or not before the end of the year, but that's okay. I'll get there when I get there. But if you're not subscribed, please do. If you're in my chat, then I know you're subscribed, because you got to be subscribed to chat. Let's see, how are we doing on our questions? Let's see, we have all of them. We have, what did wifey say? Crazy big brother. Then Pat Shawhouse says, I think that a double pinwheel is always a good addition to a sampler quilt. Yes, ma'am. The snail trail block. I can definitely do another one of those. I've already done one, but I can definitely do another one. But okay, so I'll just leave the questionnaire up over there. Let's see. It's only 7 p.m. here, but I might fall asleep as well. Yeah, it is 7:13 here too, Pat. Hey, Auntie Patricia. Awesome sauce. She said she made it home. Double Dresden. I have never done a Dresden, so that would be fun to do. Yeah, and these are just going to be quilt blocks that I'll be doing. Oh, hang on, guys. Let me get my pen and paper. Y'all yelling them out over here so quickly now. Okay, so in my thing over here, I have double pinwheel. And snail trail. And then we have in the chat over here, we have a double Dresden. And let's see. I finally got an appointment with a specialist for January 8th. Awesome sauce, Joyce. That is amazing. Auntie Patricia says card trick is her favorite. See, now is that fabric directional? Yes, it is, girl. Yes, this is definitely directional, so I'm having to be careful because this is the top up here, so I can make sure all the ladies' heads are up at this end that y'all can't see. So since this is directional, I gotta make sure all the girls' heads are up at this end. And close your eyes, Auntie Patricia. Don't want you to see the girls. An applique block. That would be an interesting one to do. I'm actually going to be doing an applique quilt here soon. So that is definitely going to be something that you guys will be seeing. Because I had just got commissioned not long ago for doing a quilt where the entire center is going to be, it's going to be really, really cool. So the entire center is going to be, an applique block of the 1st Chivalry. Or 1st Cavalry, not Chivalry. But 1st Cavalry. I am just going through it and getting this all laid down so that way there I can get this. See, okay, all those pins are all there. So now I need to come over and get my other ones. Yeah, so he wants the entire center of the quilt, of the queen size quilt, to be the 1st Cavalry. It's like a curved triangle patch that has a black stripe that goes across the center and everything long ways, and then up on the top portion of it and everything is a horse's head. So that is all going to be appliqued. I'm going to do it as a quilt as you go. So I'll do the center and then I'll go back and then I'll try and do borders and stuff like that. So that is all going to be done up on my channel. Alrighty. So I got this all done up, pinned up and everything. So now I just got to trim along the edge here. Wish I knew how to zoom out on that camera, but I don't. So what we're going to do is bring this up over here. Okay, just right along the side of the batting. And then once I get it quilted, I go back and I trim to get everything nice and good and solid for when I get ready to put it back together. Let's see. Actual block name is double wide Dresden. Okay, awesome. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's see. Double wide. So the process that I'm doing right here is just trimming around. So that way there everything is right up with the batting. And then this would be extra fabric that I can put over here off to the side. So now I have the back piece that is ready to go to be quilted. Ouch. So we have this is the back panel of the jacket. And then we got the fabric and the batting. Yes, Auntie Patricia. Day of the Dead girls and everything. So super cute. I seen it, and my husband loves all that type of stuff, so I knew he would fall in love with the fabric. Then plus it's half naked girls on it. Boys. So this is gonna be the back piece. This will be the back piece, the hood, as well as the two front panels. So I'm going to just fold this in quarters like this right here, set this off to the side, and we're going to get busy doing the next one, because actually, well, I think I'm going to go ahead and get ready close to ending it. But we'll do the front two panels. So what you need to do, if you're following along with me on this, between now and Saturday, sandwich your front two panels, your back panel, and your sleeves, and get those quilted up. Yes, I love sugar skulls. I just love skulls. Skulls are awesome. Skulls really tell a story. Oh, and then for the sleeves, let me show you guys this fabric. This is beautiful fabric. So this is the fabric I got to go. So here is, let's see here. Here is the fabric here. So here's the fabric. Bring you guys back over this way here. Y'all don't need to see so much of me. So here's a beautiful, beautiful fabric. And this is what the sleeves are going to be. I was initially going to do the sleeves and the hood this color. And I decided just to do the sleeves this color. So, and I actually cut a small triangular piece out and was able to very, very, very closely. I don't know if there's even a difference in the color, but I was able to match it up fairly well. I think it matched up really nicely. Yeah, see right there's where I cut the little corner out, which was like the one that has like the little head thingy. But here you can see it right there. Super gorgeous. And I think it matches up beautifully. And so the sleeves, it's going to be kind of like a varsity jacket, I guess you could say in a way. But the sleeves are going to be this teal color. And then this is going to be on the main body and the hood. I think that's going to be really, really awesome. And I just got to get these here all done up, ready to go. And so when we come back on Saturday at 10 a.m., we will be getting the I'll be set up with my serger, and we will be serging the edges and getting everything ready to go to put together, so that way I can get it all put together. And then Sunday I will show you guys the finished product because I will be getting this done offline on, or maybe I'll say the zipper and the fine details for Sunday. Oh, we'll see. We'll see how things go on Sunday, Saturday and Sunday. But I'm going to be working this week behind the scenes on getting this all quilted and everything, so that way we are going to be ready to go Saturday morning and knock this out. Because I got to have this under the tree, wrapped and under the tree before Wednesday morning for the hubby. And yeah, so this Saturday, Miss Joanna from Joe's Creations and Wanderings will be on my live stream with me for my guest this Saturday. And then this Sunday, we will be working on more Christmas presents. Might be the jacket, or it might be my other son's pillow. We'll see. It's going to be fun. I think y'all should definitely come back and hang out. And I don't see any more answers into my little questionnaire poll. So we can go ahead and close that out. So we'll go ahead and end that now and everything. Right, Zaza? No pressure then, Donnell. So he knows he's getting a quilted jacket. He knows the fabric that I'm using. He does not know the thread that I'm using for the quilting, and he does not know where the fabric placement is going to be at on there. So that part is going to be a surprise, but he does know what the fabric is that I'm using. He just doesn't know where it's all going to be. Unless he watches my live stream. Then he'll know, but he's not watching it right now. And if he knows, that's okay. Either way, he's still not getting it until Christmas morning. And if I find him peeking, then he's going to have to be the last person to open up his gifts. That's what happens when you're a bad boy. Well, I hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful evening. I'm going to go ahead and end this here because I got a bunch more to try and sandwich. And get, so that way then I'm going to start getting the quilting done up. And I got tomorrow's video for you guys to record. So make sure you try and tune back in tomorrow. I hope you guys are all loving my Quiltmas videos, because I'm having a lot of fun making those for y'all. Y'all take care. Sweet dreams, y'all. You too, Miss Nancy and Auntie Patricia and Zaza and everybody else that's in here. Hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful evening. If you get out and about, make sure you smile. Deep from the heart smile. Because you never know whose day you're going to change and everything and all. Might be able to brighten up someone's day that was in a just really rut and gloom and gloomy day and everything. And a true smile from the heart costs you nothing, and it makes you happy as well. Gives yourself a little bit of joy as well. But I hope everybody has a wonderful, beautiful night. Bye. See y'all Saturday.